What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the CCG channel. We're here with the 70-star Open EMU Division S. I'm the Mr. War, and I am joined in the booth by Harles J. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I am in a really great mood today, and I'm excited to see more great Mario gameplay.
So am I. And I believe we actually have the runners here with us right now, Cysse and Oknem. How are you both feeling?
Yo, good. Time to play some Mario, you know. We are absolutely chilling today. It is a bit late. It is 2:45 here in... Oh, it is 3 down under here in Australia, so... Might not be playing the best, but I'll give it my best shot.
Well, Oknem, haven't you just been playing SMO?
I have, yes. I just came off a match in the Division B bracket of the SMO League. And I played pretty well there, so maybe I can play pretty well here too. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it
I
goes.
hope so.
Yeah.
How does it feel switching between the games? Like, do you struggle getting from the SMO to the SM64 mindset?
Not really. I primarily run multi-Mario games, so like really long categories like the 602 and a bunch of other multi-Mario game categories where you have to sort of switch between games really fast, so I'm very used to it.
Yeah, and also something we can look at here is what brought you both here. We're now in round 2. This is a round 2 matchup for those wondering. In round 1, Cysse, you were able to take down Seema. Oknem, you were able to take down Cysse. So,
Wow.
knowing that, what went well in those runs that you hope to continue, or alternatively, what didn't go so well that you hope to improve in these runs?
Sis, you want to go first?
Okay. On this run, I'll try to not choke everything like the other run, and my objective for this race is sub 52. So
Okay. And Oknem?
Well, I got a mid 53 in the race against these last week, and that wasn't terrible. But if his goal is sub 52 and my PB is a 51-57, I'm gonna need to pull something pretty good out of the hat today. But we'll see.
I'm very glad you mentioned that because on the screen it's actually showing you have a 102, and I know that is
That's the
the
oddest.
time.
That's the Odyssey
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
That's
But
the
I just want
Saren
people to
classic.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do like how in both PBs it is a 57 as the seconds.
That is true.
Way to be consistent.
And there we go. We
Talk
had
about
an
consistency, yeah, for sure.
51-57. So there is a bit of a PB difference here, but realistically in races, that doesn't make a huge difference. We know there is a lot of resets. But I wish you both the best of luck if you are ready to set up in race time. Make sure you have a clear file. Get ready to go.
All right. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
good luck.
So what are you hoping to see today, Mr. Wah?
I'm hoping to see some Mario moving fast.
I think that is definitely something we will see today. If nothing else, some fast Mario.
Yeah, some fast Mario is going to be the main thing for me. I think as well it's quite interesting because now for those wondering, Cysse's first match was a bit interesting. I'm just trying to pull it up. Bear with me a moment. Discord once again having issues for me.
Not a problem. And I mentioned the Oknem SMO because unfortunately he has just come off a loss, and I was hoping, and I'm glad to hear that he was still happy with his performance, and hopefully that means that in this race he will be able to just start afresh. I love multi-Mario runners. They're one of my favorite things to watch.
Yeah.
I love all Mario games. But no, I'm excited to see what he pulls out. Maybe he was in the 64 mindset the whole race.
Maybe. So a bit of interesting backstory for one of the runners anyway. We have Cysse, who in their first matchup against Seema decided to completely tear up the routing rulebook and had apparently, and we weren't aware of this at the time, had been planning an entirely different route for for the run.
Oh.
So we, as commentators, were very, very confused. This actually apologized to us afterwards because wasn't aware of like how much of a difference they did. So I'm curious to see whether Cysse will be going back to their regular routing or whether they're going to keep doing the interesting route that we saw last match. We thought it was like they were messing around. Turns out it was a route they'd actually practiced. So
Oh.
I'm interested to see if they will follow through with it and keep it going this time round.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon, but unfortunately Oknem missing Lucky Skip and Cysse missing first time bomb clip, bringing them both within seconds of each other. Do you think we're going to see a Womps 9?
If we don't see a Womps 9, I'll be shocked. I mean, I'm disappointed that we've seen Womps 9.
Oh, a Womps 9 and a Womps 8. Gonna see both route patterns. So they'll converge again when they come to the wing cap. And until then, it is unfortunately going to be not as precise for us to know who is ahead, but sometimes, as we know, these things do become clear regardless. This is looking like a nice slide. I'm thinking like a 12-6, 12-8. I don't think 0.2 off is that bad for me. But I would have liked to be close.
Nice clean Owlers from not Oknem there. And again, the difference between Womps 8 and Womps 9 isn't a massive difference. Obviously, if you're more comfortable doing the Womps 8, go for it. A lot of people are saying that Womps 9 is the better one. There's not that much time difference between the two.
Yes, it's definitely a personal preference thing. It's like those who prefer TTC69. It's definitely something people have strong opinions about, but have very little effect on the run.
See, I don't know. I think like, you know, TTC69 and TTC70. There's not a discussion there. There's a right answer and there's those that are wrong.
I completely agree with you.
To the point now where even if I'm doing category extension 70 stuff like the randomizer ones, I have my split set that I split on 69 stars. Doesn't even matter if I need to or not. It just is set.
Yeah, I do exactly the same. So I'm glad we are aligned in that one. But starting the 100 coin from Oknem, hoping to see a good half cycle here.
Not quite getting what
Not
they wanted.
quite.
Bit too slow. But it's okay because again, as long as that blue coin doesn't, that blue coin's gonna fall, isn't it?
No, I
No!
think he might be safe.
Oh, blue coin deciding to be an absolute bro for Oknem there.
Blue coin RNG going correct? What is this?
Both runners it's almost like they're doing the same stars. Oh wait, they are! Again, we're seeing a
Well-
slight divergence here on the routing for 100 coins.
Yes, this is a strange 100 for me, to be honest. Seeing the triple jump was quite interesting. But if you make it, you make it. It's all about the time you end up with. People often frown upon people doing things differently, but the truth is, in speedrunning, a lot of it is down to what you're most comfortable with. Oh,
Needing that
choosing.
box.
I think he chose to get the box.
Interesting choice.
Yes, it's certainly not something I go for, but you know, if it works, it works. And Oknem coming off my boy Blue and flooding into a very good start to this race, I think. Both of these runners are looking to come out with a sub 730 and sub 7 even, potentially. And, you know, it's nothing to complain about. Considering that they both lost about 8 seconds at the beginning, they're recovering well. And the beginning of the race doesn't say much.
Wait, they both lost 8 seconds at the beginning?
They did. A missed bomb clip from Cysse and a Lakitu skip miss from Oknem.
Aha, I see.
Bringing us a bit of synchronicity that we love to see.
I hate bomb club.
You're definitely not the first person I've heard say that.
I think it was one of those sort of things. So in 70 star, I would never do bomb club. I refused to. Because I tried to do it, could never do it, and I just gave up. And I think it wasn't until I got a 105 time that I actually went, all right, I'm going to start doing bomb clip now.
I remember learning bomb clip, and I was getting so frustrated, and then something just clicked. I don't know what it was. The AB just suddenly worked for me, and then I stopped playing for 8 months, and now I can't do bomb clip again. Oh, a nice bounce off the womp face.
Hello there.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be ahead now. So, realistically, it's going to converge here. It's going to converge based on the time it will take for Cysse to get to the top of that tower.
So it's usually about 30 seconds out, so I'd say there's probably about a 20-second difference between them at this point.
13-2 slide. I would say Oknem's ahead, actually. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
So, with Cysse having the tower start only takes around 30 seconds, and because he comes out of womps, he has less castle movement. So even though there's a couple of seconds in between them, it stays around 20 because of the fact that he does have the shorter castle movement. And he's already opened the door.
Isn't the castle move... I suppose, but when it comes to second slide, the shorter castle movement goes to Oknem, because again, door already open, and it's a long jump without having to worry about any side flips.
Oknem did womps 8, so he hadn't opened the door yet.
Yes, that's what I mean. So for the first one, yes, the door had to be open.
Oh, yes.
But when we're converging here on slide 9, before we go to wing cap, Oknem had the lead because of the fact they had the castle movement sorted with the door open without having to side flip.
So he is slightly further away. It's only seconds that this comes into it, but it's the side flip is faster than going up. The door was already open for both runners, so that's so on this. Oh, Cysse missing a coin there, but because of the tower star's length, it just works out around 20 seconds between them at that point.
Yeah, no, so the thing I was saying was I'm surely going from the lobby, because I'm curious now. Going from the lobby, two long jumps over to the door is quicker than the exit from Womps out of Womps door, side flipping up. Surely?
So I believe there's not very much in it, but I do think it slightly leans towards the Womps exit, but I can't remember why. So sorry about that. I will definitely look into that and hope to be able to give you an answer at another point. But I do believe it's just slightly.
Right, all you big Mario statistic people that like to tell us how fast things are in the chat, let us know the answer. Or if you're watching this on the YouTube, exclamation mark YouTube in the chat, let us know in the comments.
Okay, looking like a nice cycle coming out from Oknem, and oh, unfortunately missing it.
No dramatic losses though, which is great.
No.
Oh, nice and clean. Cysse had a faster cycle there.
He certainly did, and now that's saving some precious time. We get a dancey dance. This could actually bring it even closer, so let's find out.
No dance from Oknem. Are we getting a dance from Cysse?
And we get the dancey dance! That can give him the half
Oh,
turn.
goodness!
That half turn saves, with the dancey dance, the half turn saves like a second or two, bringing them even closer together.
Wow. That's it. Let's get them pip-up steps in there.
Yeah, it's these things. There's very little RNG, but when a race is so close, it can literally be the RNG helping you catch up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's shocking to see it as well.
It was the perfect thing to happen for Cysse in that moment.
But yeah, remember, guys, this may be close now. It could be anyone's race. Cysse also does have much better movement in BOB going for the island.
Oknem making me a little bit nervous, but making the sky jump.
Yeah,
He was
and again,
a bit low on that cannon.
oh yeah, and again, Cysse's movement here, just their knowledge on how to do this island start is what is making this even closer. Again, shaving another half second to a second between the two runners.
Okay. I'm wondering which way they're gonna go first.
Wall kicks will work. Both runners
Well-
opt for wall kicks will work, and then I think they leave Penguin for last.
Oh! Oknem needing to back it up and Cysse taking a small lead. I saw a race the other day and they did wall kicks will work last, ended up forgetting to do wall kicks and having to come back for it.
That is very unfortunate.
It was. But they did still win the race.
Okay, so Cysse went to go for the penguin, missed it, and has now gone for the slide. Oknem needing to do the back up there, getting, doing a little bit of a belly flop in the middle. And because of that, Cysse still has the lead.
I find it so interesting that if you don't do that belly flop, it's death. It's just death.
Would you no, you can survive. If you don't hit, are you talking about the belly flop in the middle?
No, the one at the end. When you
I have never
when you
died
go
on that.
down, if you go down and you miss the belly flop in the middle, and you just hit the final one, you will insta die. Takes all your life. And here's the small differences between the Japanese and the US versions. The star
Yep.
spawn for Tuxie.
Oh yeah.
So it is quite clear from them doing the slide that we are going to see 2 CCM 18. So unfortunately only 1 class. But do you think we're going to see any Tamas today?
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Cysse goes backwards here.
I respect it, but don't understand it. But he's not getting the safety coin either, so...
Nope. Well, yeah, it just saves a bit of time by going through that way. Misses having to go around the rest of the slide.
Oknem is opting for a lot of safety coins.
Again, better be safe than sorry. Yeah, you may lose a bit of time.
Oh, he's going for the side skip. I've just realised he has 32. He's going for slide skip.
Nope.
I think because he missed the coins at the beginning, he may have missed that, but that was the perfect setup for slide skip.
You'll also find as well that a lot of runners still will go into that slide with 33, 34 coins.
Will they?
It's again very much a beginner strat. They'll still get the blue coins, they'll still get the red at the bottom, and then they will still go through and just do the slide standard.
So Cysse has just had to do wall kicks back to the start.
Yep, and that again has shifted the lead ever so slightly.
And now Oknem taking a slight lead.
Yep. But yeah, that's the reason why there was no slide skip there. It may have been a missed case. It may have been that it's just their standard way of doing it.
That could be true. I thought maybe because I saw him miss 2 coins, he wouldn't have had enough for the slide skip, that he ended up deciding not to in the end. But it's something we can ask him later, because I would be interested to know.
Oh, absolutely.
And as everyone is people leaving, don't forget to give us a follow so you can come back in the 2 minutes it'll take them to get out of here.
Well, hopefully 1 minute 30.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully. Everything works out well.
I'm having the 3 falls from the top of the mansion flashbacks from last week.
Yes.
Cysse is saying his hands are cold. Well, I hope that won't affect him too much in this. Could be feeling the cold shivers of the ghosts.
Right, both runners here going in to have a bit of a fight with a ghost. I didn't realize the Italian adaptation of Ghostbusters was so intense.
Oh, and Zeus missing.
Yeah,
That was
luckily
not
not
good
falling
for
down.
Zeus. But giving a slightly bigger lead to Oknem that he originally had.
Right, are we going to get some clean MIPS grabs today? Because I've seen enough races here where runners are just running around the basement. They don't know what they're doing.
So am I, and I very much hope we do see a clean MIPS grab today.
We got one.
At a weird angle, but I'll give it him.
We got two.
And two. Okay,
Fan.
SSL Plus. Let's see if we find the Tomer.
I'm waiting for both runners just to troll you right now, and neither of them do plus. Okay, we got one. Looks clean. No.
We've got a regular Plus coming out from Oknem. Unfortunately, a near death from Zeus. Managing to avoid death and backing it up with the Talon Star.
And in answer to the people in the chat, so what you're saying, Mr. War, is I'll never find you missing Pless, hmm? Yes, you'll never find me missing Pless because I will never do Pless.
I am the same, and I respect it.
Can't miss what you don't do.
Exactly.
Oh, Mips.
Oh,
No, I never miss Mips.
I miss Mips all the time.
If I miss
It's
Mips, I
fine.
find a backup star. It's fine. Therefore, I never miss Mips. It was always intentional.
You'll go straight into SSL and grab him on the way to...
Sis!
Oh!
That's some time loss.
That is one of the worst ways you can grab that star, and it's literally the only thing that can really go wrong with that star once you've got the glass.
All right, it's just under a 1-star difference now between the two runners.
Oknem, you know, considering Cysse is basically aiming for Oknem's PB in this race.
Yeah.
This is a good position for Oknem to be in right now. He just needs to keep ahead, but does this also mean that maybe we could see an Oknem PB today?
Well, given the time loss that's already been done in the race hasn't been that massive, so I can't see Oknem splits. I don't know. They're streaming, I believe, on an alt, so I can't see it. But I believe they're doing pretty well so far.
Well, the good news is, because these we can always go off Zeus's splits to see roundabout where he is.
So that's currently what I was just trying to work out.
Yeah. You know, great minds think alike, and if you want to see these runners' splits, or you want to follow them afterwards, do check out the runners.
So based off what it is at the moment, both with 25 stars, obviously they're going for different ones. Coming out of SSL, Cysse was having the best possible time of a 50-19.
And with him being star ahead, it would seem that
Oh no,
Oknem is currently...
they're pretty much even now.
Oh! Zeus catching up with pure movement. I love to see that.
It may be that Cysse went for quicker stars first, maybe?
It could be. I think maybe we should hold off on our thoughts until after we've finished this level. But a
either
pro
way,
lava boost? Happy to see that.
Oknem is about on track for a sub 51, and then
Oh my
Cysse gets the lava boost. Oknem doesn't even get the lava boost.
Both of them struggling on lava boost for completely different reasons.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Zeus
This
is
is now
now
too
complaining Yeah. I think Zeus's first one may have messed up because it looks like he went for poles, which is
Yeah,
so difficult.
went for the jump, and it just fell down, and then Oknem just didn't get the correct connection on the lava boost.
Did you say lava boost?
Hmm?
It sounded like you said lava boost.
I mean, it is all a massive palaver the way it all went down.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna call it that forever now.
Palaver boost.
Yes. Anytime it messes up, well, that was a palaver boost.
That was a palaver boost.
Okay, so we are coming up here.
Oh, Cysse taking
Oh!
a death, putting both
Zeus-
runners neck and neck.
Zeus just did a movement that saved 0.2 seconds and ended up
Dying?
losing 10 for it.
Ah.
Ended up losing 10 for it. So where you clip into that bridge literally saves 0.2 seconds. He's really going for movement.
Did you say that Oknem lost the Odyssey race?
He did.
Cool, thank you. Just gonna do some work. Right, we're just getting some prediction going in the chat. Well, we haven't had one yet.
Mod check?
I'm doing it now.
Okay, and we've got a clean bullies. Yeah, Oknem is over a star ahead now. It was due to the fast stars that it looked like they were syncing up. But it's so close that this prediction is still valid. Get your points in.
Oh yeah,
It
absolutely.
has been so close. Oknem may be ahead now, but there is no telling who will be in the lead once it gets through this whole thing. Cysse has amazing movement. Okay, so I always say this when we're in DDD. It's so easy for people to lose time here on the swims. And I'm very much wondering whether that might play to Zeus's favor.
Say that again, because I'll be honest, I was watching, I was listening, and then my brain shut down.
It's fine. I was talking about how having better swims here can save serious time on the other just from movement. And I wondered whether Zeus could take that to his advantage, as he does seem to have the better overall movement.
Yeah, and not only that, I believe Cysse has this situation where they'll do the sub first for that exact reason. Side sub.
Oh, and that's
Oh, yeah.
spicy. So, despite the fact that they have a 2.5-minute difference in PB, Oknem is still ahead, and Oknem is, dare I say it, pacing right now.
On an absolute pacer, as the kids would call it. So I've heard. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Oh, missing the substar though, but Zeus, such a nice Manta. First cycle, best cycle. Coming off a side sub into a first cycle Manta.
And a 32 fire seat entrance for stars. Has not gotten the chest star.
Is this that weird routing that you mentioned?
There are some discrepancies in their routing, yeah. This might be part of it. They may have just forgotten.
Oknem turned.
No!
So for those who may not be Mario aficionados, if you do make a turn there at all, you will miss the hitbox, and it is absolutely tragic. And the thing is, you really want to turn, because it makes sense to turn.
It does.
But having to do a 3-cycle Manta is gonna give Zeus time to catch up. Especially with that Fire Sea earlies.
It's going to be a big difference. It's going to be interesting to see. Personally, I think, the Manta Ray is the The hitboxes there are the most fair hitboxes I've ever seen in a video game.
Fun and
Definitely, definitely not broken in the slightest. /S.
But a very, very good Fire Sea coming out from Zeus. Let's hope Oknem has the same kind of luck. And it's not luck. I do want to specify it is skill.
Yeah, so if it's good or if it's bad, it's a skill issue. That's basically what I'm hearing right now.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it. Oh, he can save this. Late.
And saved.
He's got it. Slightly late, but you know what? I'd take that late cycle over the actual late cycle.
Getting out.
I was like, what is he just doing? And then you should get out.
No, I'm just no. Harles is the bully.
No, I'm the bully.
I'm just saying what Harles wants to say, but is too afraid to admit it.
I'm constricted by contractual obligations.
To whom?
To myself.
Oh. You might
I
need to
know.
relook up that contract. Might need some adjustments going
I
forward
do
in
need to
2023.
renegotiate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't come up till April, but I'm working on it. But yeah, it does seem that Zeus is not doing chest whatsoever, as he is
Nope.
in Wet Dry World 100. So,
Yeah.
this could be a strange one. I'm not sure what star he's going to do instead. He could do SL Reds, if perhaps he's not the strongest swimmer. He could also do Hazy Maze Cave.
Yeah, there's lots of choices here.
But I don't know what he's gonna do because I didn't expect him to miss chests.
Alright, it was a clean fire scene.
He does THI Reds?
Yep. I was gonna leave that as a surprise. Thanks, chat.
What the? Really? I've got to see this. Nice double box kicks from Oknem. Oknem having a good time on this star. Getting the double box kick is actually very difficult and very impressive to see him get it twice in a row. As chat says, double double.
Double double. Not quite the quadruple, but it's a double double.
It's impressive is what it is. And good RNG on the box as well. Only one stray coin. Zeus riding the elevator down. Whether that was intentional.
Sometimes, you know, you want to just, like, stand, take a moment, enjoy the elevator music.
Oh, Zeus having a really bad time with the elevators. That's going to
Yeah.
cost him some time. So it may look like Oknem is behind right now. He is about to finish up the 100 coin, but he does have a star that Zeus doesn't have, and I guess it'll depend on his THI Reds about whether that is going to save him time. But Zeus does have amazing movement, I must say.
These have a lot of practice in, like, single star movement, if I remember correctly, so...
That surprises me so little from looking at him play right now.
There's a lot I think we can see going forward. Right, last star here for Cysse, if I remember correctly.
Wait,
Wait,
What?
hang on. Ah, yes!
I have not seen that movement in so long. I have not seen that movement in so long.
It's
Zeus is
interesting
giving us a
movement.
show.
Yeah, and again, the timing-wise, as long as you can pull it off, it's worthwhile to do it. If you are confident in your abilities to pull it off, go for it.
I cannot believe he's about to do THI Reds right now. I'm still a non-believer in this happening.
Are you? Well, keep your eyes peeled. Don't blink. You might miss it.
And he's going for the backup movement, which I had wondered. I was like, is he going to take the shell? Because that must lose too much time. Oh! Cysse.
He's in.
Okay. That is a very fast reds.
Gets the dive out as well, so should fall directly onto the star. we
I
are.
can't believe I've just seen a THI reds in a 70 run. But GG to Cysse for that. And here's Oknem showing that he is right on his tail. Oknem is right behind.
Very different, very little separates these two runners at this moment in time.
Missing that secret.
Taking a swim into the drink. It does sound like Cysse is being said, yeah.
I'm saying Cysse.
Cysse.
He's French, it's a C.
Hence why Cysse.
Yes, Cysse.
I don't know, I'm going off how they told me to pronounce the name.
Oh, okay, then I'm wrong.
I think they said
Well-
either way works, so it's all good.
Well, I apologize. How do I say it?
Well, I've been saying Cysse.
Sis. Okay, sis.
Okay, Cysse.
Ah,
Sis.
literally, what is this doing?
Doesn't want to go for the mountain clip. He's just gonna wall kick along. You know, standard, right?
Okay. You weren't joking when you said there were some routing choices.
Yes, there are some routing choices. When it comes to single stars and certain stars, that is the options that we have here.
Okay, sis. What are we doing here? I'm living for it, and I'm terrified by it.
Those long jumps. Right, both doing a piranha star. Again, so Oknem is on the tail.
Honestly, yes. I have an issue here that I'm not quite sure who's ahead right now because I'm not sure what Cysse is going to do next.
See, this is exactly, yeah, this is exactly the way we should be here. Let's just see what happens and how it goes. Cysse has currently got a best possible time of a 51.26. With Oknem being behind, it means that PB is unlikely from Oknem at this point, but they are still playing on a pace.
And to be fair, we don't know how his goals are. It could be that Cysse has a stranger upstairs or potentially a detrimental upstairs in their PB.
Going for breezeless from Oknem, not achieving it.
And Cysse, unfortunately, not quite making the silly kicks up.
Anything could happen in a race.
Honestly, I believe that now. I've seen THI Reds. Even chat said, what do you mean by THI Reds?
Just you wait. Oknem is gonna pull out a 7-star rainbow ride
No way.
and just completely throw us all for a loop.
I'm not even going to accept that as a potential idea. Oknem has taken a small lead.
Oknem has taken a small lead, yes.
Oknem's really fighting for his life here. And I appreciate it, and I'm less confused by it. Nice mountain cliff.
So just to remind everybody in the chat, this is the Oh. I heard a
That wall
goal.
kick. Yeah, he did the wall kick, he failed the wall kick, backed it up with a wall kick.
Oh, nice.
So very, very good backup there. It's a very, very small amount of time you have to fix that mistake. So I apologize.
Oh, it's all good. So just to let you guys know and remind you that this is the S bracket. This means there is a losers bracket, or as I like to call it, Redemption Road. So it doesn't matter who finished on this. Neither competitor is out. Just one will have a lot more work ahead of them.
Oknem
Whoever
doing
l-
pro box as well.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. Oknem's pulling it out right now. Oknem, like, is fighting for his life. I think he wants to be on Winner's Road. I'm not saying anything about Redemption Road, but it feels like he wants to be the winner right now.
Oh, well, everyone wants to be a winner, but for the poor person that's unfortunate enough, they will have to face McNeil's. So either way, there is another race for both of these runners at the very least.
I'm just watching, hoping for a good Reds here. Nicely finished, and Cysse is back in the lead.
This is back in the lead, but only just. Again, it's a back and forth the whole way throughout. We've got so much to unpack here.
I feel like I'm watching the Samba, and Cysse misses the long jump dive, the triple jump dive.
So Cysse went for a double jump.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just saw the dive fail and went, what? But again, pulling out the double jump dive in a race, like, it feels rude.
And both of these runners are playing on emulator at the moment, so we haven't got to worry about lag reduction as much. At all.
I am so impressed with this entire performance.
You want to
From
know
both
something that I'm
runners.
impressed with?
Go ahead.
I'm impressed with how the community can come together. To the point where the community has already come together and raised over $400 to the 70-star Pro League that'll be happening once the Open is finished. And if anyone is interested in also helping contribute to that, they can do by using the command !70 League in the chat. And if you're more of a fan of Mario Odyssey, you can also do SMO League in the chat and also help out contribute to their prize pool as well. All that money goes to the runners.
I don't think we should disrespect the fact that the SM64 community has currently raised 420, and there is better places we can go.
Wow. Do you know what? I'm almost disappointed that whoever made it up to 420 didn't add the 69 cents on the end of it. Whoever that was, shame on you. But also
So-
thank you.
Oknem is not going to be doing TTC 100 as we saw by the Reds movement. So I guess we're going to see if Cysse does it, because I would love to see a TTC 100, but also I'm kind of terrified about what Cysse would do with a TTC 100. Nope. And we're seeing SL Reds from both.
I think if Oknem did TTC 100s, I think Cysse would have done TTC 100s.
Do you think he's watching?
Who?
Sneaky.
Oknem.
It's Cysse.
We know Cysse is watching. Cysse is in the chat.
We know he's watching chat, but we don't know if he's watching the race. Because you can pop out chat really easily.
I'm an old man. I don't know how to do these sort of things.
You know what? Fair point. Oh, me too, because it's the worst star of the game. Oh, yes. Sorry, that is my fault. I didn't catch it. It was actually Cysse that realised he wasn't doing TTC 100. And neither is Cysse because it's the worst star in the game.
I see. This is the thing. I was just waiting for you to catch up and read it and
I
realize
would
it.
not have caught. I'm going to tell you now. I've had a long day at work. I would not have caught that.
All right. Third clean MIPS grab of the run.
Can we get a full?
Race. I hope so. Oh, we're not going to see it.
Unfortunate. And
Oh.
not realising where the bunny comes. There we go. Nice.
See, at this point, I would have almost gone, do you know what? Forget about the rabbit. Just do TTC 100s.
That would have been a power move.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That would have been a power move like none before.
Whoa, toad abuse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oknem, calm it down.
I
All right.
support this action, and I know many will disagree with me for that. But you just have to accept that that is my opinion. And I am all for subtle, minimal, occasional toad abuse.
Oknem taking a death. Oh, survives.
So close to a death.
Can we get some like any form of like shaking your head or shame emotes for the advocacy of toad abuse from my co-commentator, please?
I think that is the correct emote. A frame perfect save. Absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm. 1 star between these two runners. Anything could happen.
And the thing is, we've been saying this all the way through because I cannot tell you how many times the lead has changed.
12. I'm guessing. Oh! Oh!
Recovering with a BLJ is... Oknem is taking this to a whole new level.
Cysse
He's-
just cancelled Christmas, by the way.
It's okay, I don't celebrate anyway. But for everyone who does, you can be upset with Cysse, but please don't bring it to the chat.
Yeah, just be upset about the toad abuse that some commentators think is okay.
I will once again stand by my point. But
Right. Oknem opting not to even attempt to save Christmas.
Oknem knows Christmas is overrated.
Did Cysse just take a death? Cysse just took a death. Fell into the big hole.
Oh my lord. Box jump failure.
Yeah.
Absolutely heartbreaking. But that does bring them even closer. Oh.
We're getting some terrible rock RNG here.
Yes.
Oh!
we are. Oh, see up slide failure. I could have understood the box failure, but the see up slide, if you're gonna go for Panaz, unfortunately sometimes it does take you out.
We're getting all the great P words today, aren't we? Palaver, Panaz.
I may be in a certain type of mood, and it may be vocabulary.
Huh. Can you tell me what your mood is? Yes, it's vocabulary.
Yes. And I think everyone knows someone that would make sense for.
When like you used to do like Facebook status updates. Yeah, back in the days when it was just the status updates. Sorry for all you youngsters in the chat that may not know about this. And you would just go and you'd like have a feeling option.
Yes.
So you put in your thing and then it would say what's your emotion? Missing
Miss
the
Lucky
lackatu.
bounce.
Oh,
And
Oknem
but
missing
Oknem
it.
missing the lackatu bounce. I was going to ask a question then. Thinking back to Facebook, do you remember when it used to ask, "What are you up to? How are you feeling?" And people used to write to Facebook, and they
Yeah.
used to direct the status towards Facebook, as if Facebook was reading. How funny that they probably were.
And
Now
still
that
are.
we know.
Right, both getting some clean red coins there.
Unfortunately, the backup. Well, it's not the only backup, but the quickest backup gone. So let's hope that it goes better this time around. Unfortunately, Cysse.
This doesn't look like an angle. It is though.
I am impressed.
Oknem!
Oknem! That was the most in sync I think we've ever been
Oh,
together.
did you see that wonderful wall kicks over those pillars there?
I did.
Mwah. Oh,
Oknem unfortunately taking a death in such a late stage. not even getting Lucky Bounce on the third attempt, having to back it up with tricky triangles.
Well, didn't even get the triple jump to begin with, so
Yeah.
didn't even get a chance for a lucky bounce.
But at night, nice. Oh, no, no.
That's okay. As long as you just keep jumping from there, you have no chance of falling off.
Oknem is a keyboard runner?
I think we spoke about this in their last race as well.
I don't remember speaking about Oknem being. I have spoke about many keyboard runners, to be honest, because keyboard runners are built different. But is he a keyboard runner for SMO as well?
No. Can you
I
be a
dunno.
keyboard runner for SMO?
Yes, technically. If you run on emulator. I'm gonna need confirmation of how he plays SMO now.
Look at the triple jump from Cysse, though. That was smooth.
It was very smooth. This TTC is clearly well practiced.
Acti bounce.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't think
thank
so. You
God.
can't run keyboard.
I thought you could on emulator, but I'm very glad that you can't, because I was about to literally quit Mario. if
Not
was
that
the
anyone
case.
emulates a Nintendo Switch game, of course.
Not that the powers that be would allow that to even be possible.
Getting another side flip triple jump.
Oh,
Taking a fall.
but not a death. That was nice. He knew what to do. He even paused to wait for the exact moment. Unfortunately, Oknem not having as good of a time with this movement. I think he accidentally came in with it moving.
Oh, are we getting a box? We're getting. Oh, we're not getting a box.
We're not getting a box. And he doesn't get squished.
No, it doesn't get squished. Does not get stepped on by the Thwomp.
And Flippy is working out for Oknem this time.
Smooth.
Oh, I love that multiple long jumps there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cysse
Cysse-
taking a death?
Yeah, Cysse basically took a dive and just went, I'm going swimming! Oh, there's no water.
Oknem and Cysse are within 5 seconds of each other.
It's crazy.
It is. And you know what? No matter what happens, Oknem should be very proud of this performance.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
he's just took a lead. And unfortunately for Oknem, he hasn't yet done the Swamp Star, I don't believe. So it is... No, he is not. So it is a longer star. But to be this close is very impressive.
Oknem pulling off the side flip triple jump as well.
Oh, and is he going to do Swamp Blast?
Maybe. Red
That's a
coins would
bold
make sense
shot.
to do last.
Well, that's what I always do. Maybe he's not gotten the perfect movement that he wants. Oh, I thought you were about to see moving reds, and then I realised he still had get a hand. I do hope to see a moving reds. But I understand, at that PV it's possible, but not the most likely.
It's
We're
just
gonna
clicked my
see
head.
a moving reds!
Oknem, it's just clicked in my head, has gone in moving for Stomp on the Thwomp. And has now decided, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
That was a gorgeous moving reds. Absolutely gorgeous. I want Drakes in the chat. If you don't Drake a moving reds, who are you?
Someone that doesn't Drake a moving reds.
Wrong. That's what they are.
They're what?
That the wrong is what they are.
kind of insulted by this because I refuse to now drink on principle.
The objective of these runs is to beat the other person. The objective of running at all is to be as fast as you can be.
Yes, 70 stars need to be collected before you can then enter Bowser in the sky. From there, in which case you will face Bowser for a third and final time.
Oh, no way!
Yep.
Oh, I love that movement. I practiced that so hard. I love that long jump. It's the amount of speed you need and the preciseness of the movement is insane.
Moving left. Oh, no, standing left.
Cysse.
Oh, Cysse taking a fall. This could still be close. If Cysse has another fall like that, Oknem could take the lead.
Oh my god, I don't want it to come down to throws, but I do want it to come down to throws, but I don't want it to come down to throws. You know what I mean.
Very unfortunate here, having to go along, taking the fall again. No, it's okay. It's okay. All of this is just... Go on.
This is just a few missed throws away.
Oh yeah, it's 4 missed throws at most. Providing Oknem has a clean sky.
Are you stressed? No. Cysse telling us in the chat that they are stressed, and you know what? I'm stressed with them.
Moving left! Oh!
One throw. Nice regrab.
Okay.
2
Two throws.
throw.
Regrab.
And we have it! Cysse wins!
Hey, let's go.
Huge GGs, huge Drakes. Oknem right on his tail till the very last moment. And Cysse not quite getting the 52 he wanted, but 53 in a race is still incredible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hands down, fantastic.
And we did see those one spin throws, and we are impressed, amazed, and excited by it. So hopefully, once Oknem finishes up, we will get both races in to speak to us. 2 throws. Final throw for Oknem. Clean throws from both of these. And
Voila.
there we go. Oknem coming out with a low 54 2x. It's so impressive. So, I think we do have at least one of our runners with us.
We're going to have both with us very shortly.
We are going to have both with us. If they are willing to speak to us, that is.
Yep.
I can understand them not wanting to.
Oknem,
Hi, Oknem.
how you doing?
That was a really fun race.
That was
really fun.
so close.
Did you?
I enjoyed it all. That was a really fun race. I got some sub improvements. I got a decent PB pacer out of the first half. But that was a really fun race. GG's. That was really fun.
Did you Oknem?
We thought you were on PB pace. So I think coming out of SSL, I think you were still on PB pace. Am I wrong?
I think it was barely. I was barely behind at SSL, and then
Yeah.
after LLL, the Lava Boost death, and then the Manta meltdown.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, I
Good
sort of just
feeling.
put it to bed there.
Can I ask a question? I was wondering this when the race was going on. Were you trying to do slide skip?
Slide skip. What do you mean?
When you were doing
You went in
CCM
with the-
100s.
Oh no! I just get as many coins because I am very scared of that slide.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wild was correct. Because you had 32 and I was like, he's about to do side skip.
And I was like,
No.
nope, that's not happening.
No, I need like you need more than that for slide skip. I think I need to not miss the coins at the start as well. So
Well, that's
maybe
why
someday.
I said I thought it was because you missed the coins at the start that you didn't go for it.
Mm.
So
No, I just
still.
usually get that many coins. I am just a little scared of the slide, you know.
Understandably so. Because Cysse, you didn't have the best time on slide.
What? Sorry.
You didn't have the best time on slide.
DCM slide, we're talking.
The 100.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had to climb back up for the star.
Yeah, I forgot.
Cysse is like, oh, that was yesterday.
I think that's more of an attitude of, look, did I not do enough impressive stuff afterwards that you wouldn't bring that up?
Honestly, I had to. But you were so incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Thank you.
Why THI Reds?
Because I don't like the chest. It's in a run. Every time it kills my runs, and THI Reds I prefer just and it's not slower, so
Yeah, if you've got the movement, it makes sense to do it. But well done to both runners. Cysse, you will be going forward into the next stage. And Oknem, you still have a chance at redemption. You will be facing McNeil's at some point.
Ooh.
So you are still in the tournament. But you just got a lot of work to be able to get back up. And who knows, we may see a rematch from these two runners.
That would be very interesting.
I was gonna say,
sure.
do you want a rematch? Is this because Oknem? It looked like you were dying to win this race. I felt every single moment of that, just utter concentration and push forward from you. You were on a killer pace at a lot of that.
It was pretty good to start off. That was a really fun race. That's the most fun I've had in a race in a very long time, which is really, really nice. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning as well, so that says a lot about it too. But yeah, thank you for commentating and thank you for the race. It was fun.
Absolutely. But for those of you watching, remember to stick around. We are going back to some Super Mario Odyssey. We're going to have Yo-Yo versus Eel coming up very shortly on that one. Thank you again to both runners. You can follow them by using the links in the chat. You can follow the commentators by using the link in the chat if you so wish. And make sure, most importantly, you're following CCG. And I'll leave it with you, Harls, for some final words.
GG to both our runners. Thank you so much, everyone. Do stick